The Revenant of Valak in the ruins of St. Benedict. The ruins of St. Benedict Monastery loomed over the surrounding countryside, a skeletal reminder of a once thriving sanctuary. Decades ago, a mysterious fire consumed the monastery, leaving only charred stones and a shroud of sinister rumors. Locals avoided the site, warning of an unholy revenant said to haunt the ruins, Valak, a demon cloaked in despair. Ellis, an urban explorer with a thirst for uncovering forgotten secrets, dismissed the stories as superstitious nonsense. Determined to capture the haunting beauty of the ruins on her camera, she set out at dusk, armed with her gear and an unwavering sense of curiosity. The journey to the ruins was uneventful, but as Ellis approached the crumbled archway that had once been the monastery's grand entrance, an unsettling stillness enveloped her. The usual sounds of the forest, chirping crickets, rustling leaves, faded into an oppressive silence. Ellis ignored the prickle of unease and stepped inside. The air was thick with the scent of damp earth and ash. Her boots crunched against broken tiles as she explored the desolate hallways, her flashlight casting eerie shadows on the scorched walls. She paused in what remained of the chapel. The altar, though blackened and cracked, still stood, its surface marked with strange, unholy symbols. Ellis raised her camera to take a shot, but her hands froze as a faint whisper brushed her ear. "Leave." Her heart pounded, but she spun around, her flashlight cutting through the gloom. No one was there. Dismissing the sound as her imagination, she resumed her exploration, though her every step felt heavier, as if the ruins themselves resisted her presence. In the corner of her eye, Ellis caught a flicker of movement. She turned sharply, the flashlight beam landing on a shadowy figure standing at the edge of the room. It was tall, cloaked in darkness, with a face pale as bone and eyes like twin voids. "Who's there?" Ellis demanded, her voice trembling. The figure didn't respond but glided forward, silent and menacing. Ellis stumbled back, her flashlight flickering as if responding to the entity's presence. She tried to move, but her legs felt rooted to the spot. The whispers returned, louder this time, overlapping in a maddening cacophony. The figure raised a skeletal hand and pointed at the altar. Ellis's gaze followed, and to her horror, the symbols on the altar began to glow, pulsating with a malevolent red light. The whispers grew into screams, filling the air with anguish. The entity before her revealed its true face, twisted and grotesque, a visage that could only belong to Valak. Panicked, Ellis turned and fled, her camera and flashlight forgotten. She ran through the darkened corridors, the whispers chasing her like an unseen tide. When she reached the entrance, she threw herself through the archway and didn't stop running until she reached her car. Gasping for breath, she looked back at the ruins. The shadows within seemed alive, writhing and reaching as though they mourned her escape. Ellis sped away, vowing never to return. But as she reviewed her footage that night, her blood ran cold. The final image captured was not of the ruins, but of Valak, standing just behind her, its empty eyes staring directly into the camera.